Be playing Madden 23 franchise mode. Today we will be going against Seattle, who is 4-5 right now, along with us after winning yesterday's game. Whoopsies. 17-16. That is not right at all. Good lord. Yeah. But yeah, we are going to be going we are both 4-5. Here's the stats. There's 5, 5, 6, 9, 7, I mean. So, they have 11, we have 3, 6, 8. They have 11 and we have 8, so we're gonna have to make some change. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some drastic moves for this game.
It's week 10 of the 2022 season. Who's made 33 tackles this season from his spot in the secondary. It's the Seahawks and the Buccaneers, just ahead on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Today we hit week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
So I'm gonna actually play the
shadow's starting to get a bit longer.
Not the first play, but I just need to actually, I wonder if we can get a kick return. Oh! I can't! Okay, I didn't take that for account, like at all.
Out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They're led out by the southpaw Tua Tagovailoa in his 3rd season now out of the University of Alabama.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense and hope.
Oops.
2 free.
I forgot to put it on slow.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. But Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
I'm going to go ahead and age myself. I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1.
There is something I gotta fix.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see practices as well.
Ah!
A first down carry for Henry. And this time...
Guys, I'm not doing that on purpose.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And nowhere for him to go. Now Wentz on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. Oh, it's no good. Just shy of the crossbar. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
Okay, this time I need to fix the offensive thing. Maybe. Never mind.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Tua's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. The numbers for Smith-Schuster in that game last week. 4 catches, 59 yards.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now? Because all week, all they heard was, you know, Coach, they can't guard the pass at all. I mean, they're next to last in the league. Let's throw it on every down.
Yeah, last week we saw the numbers. This week going against second to last in the pass defense area. Good for him. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for
first down. Executed it to perfection. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2nd down and goal. Tua. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy hit a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Wentz. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jamar Chase, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And this is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Tua going to throw. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Our score after 1. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Balaj. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. Again, it's Balaj. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Kalen Balaj with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point by Nevis is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to the Rams, but they got the lead right now as they start this drive 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. They run it with Balaj. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
Here's Tyler Newsome now. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Johnson on the return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big pickup of 38.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So how inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
They had 2 tight ends in the formation on that one. It looked to me like he had his pick of receivers downfield.
I think he was just planning on going over the middle. That's what he did.
Picked up 1st down, too.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And we are tied at 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Buying time to his left. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage was so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 25 on 2nd down, Tua. Caught by Jones. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down. They'll run here with Balaj, and he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Tua. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And there was absolutely zero pressure. 3rd down. He has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Balaj. Not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Tua sets up to pass it. Dancing to his left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tua Tagovailoa. A 6-yard touchdown run as they have taken the lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up, and you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Flushed out right. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw it. Wentz over the middle, caught by London. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Wentz. And he's got it. Touchdown. Laquan Treadwell. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Trying to improvise. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught there by Wallace. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Mevis knocks this one through. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat, and it's the Saints who are out in front. Mike Evans, a touchdown reception. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And it was the visiting Atlanta Falcons who come in and get the victory. Matthew Stafford leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half, and they've had plenty of success throwing the football so far this afternoon, as they're on pace to throw for over 300 yards if their form holds. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Takes it at the 7. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Out comes Zay Jones with the rest of his offense as they take the field. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
But look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because Not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards.
Here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Thompson between the tackles. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Balaj. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Hand off to Thompson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. "46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing now is Wentz. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Wentz. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. On play action, it's Wentz. Completes this to Waring. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Henry again. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Henry diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Extra point try now for Succop. And that will make this a 4-point game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 42 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They give it here to Thompson. And taken down just shy of the 40. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Now Balaj. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 36, Tua. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Tua now on 1st down. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively.
Sorry, guys. I accidentally pressed the exit button.
Adjustments to come their way now.
And he takes us down to about the 20. On 2nd and 7, Tua. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. Tua. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Zay Jones from 8 yards out. And the Bucs have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
The extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. That time, a 9-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. And the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 75 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Working from the gun, Wentz. Got his man, it's London. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Wentz now on first down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. Touchdown, Seahawks. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and then get back to work.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Tua. He gets it to Thomas. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Tua now on first down. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Now it's Tua. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Tua. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
On first down, Wentz. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wentz. Throw left side. There's London. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Into the hands of London. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Throwing is Wentz. Throw left side complete to Chase. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Wentz. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Wentz to throw again. This pass is caught by London. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To throw, it's Wentz. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 3 yards is the game that time, second and goal.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
From the 2 now, second and goal. A toss left, Henry. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year.
And the Seahawks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Suck up for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 official.
Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To Thompson on the draw. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
On first down, Tagovailoa.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Tua to try again on second down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Here's Tua. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Juju Smith-Schuster
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2
points and gets it back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On 2nd and 10, Wentz. Open man is Chase, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
Henry again on 2nd down.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for the first. Now Wentz.
He's got his man, London, right side.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A first down and then some, 36 yards. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going. Touchdown!
Jamar Chase.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these 2 offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Tua going to throw. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. These 2 have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
My turn to get into this because I know it's cheating, but I just want to try to give us a chance.
Tua now on first down. Looking downfield for Jones. Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Tua's throw here into the hands of Jones.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 31.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Seahawks will get the football back in outstanding field position. A first down carry for Henry. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Henry running right. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
109 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Inside handoff, Henry. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Running from the gun with Henry. And some room to work. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Personal foul. Unnecessary run. Defense.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its point.